There you go. Husband. Yeah, no, for December, yeah. You just click it, shooting the
Okay, are we ready to, all of you probably couldn't wait to get back to have that question answered, right? You're sitting on the edge of your seat. Let me get back and get this thing started. First of all, you had a Google bathroom and a Microsoft bathroom back there, right? The guy's door was wide open, he's ready to go, and the room was closed. So I went to the Google room. So we had this share, she had a great idea. Let's share this with my class, and this should work. And then everybody tore it apart, right? You can't do that because we don't, we don't have that kind of trust. So hopefully this whole break, the only thing you thought about was the question I had posed and thinking, how am I going to share this with my class? And what can you do? So what were some of the answers? What else could you do? Yes?
Create a form.
Create a form?
Yeah.
Okay, and then do what with that?
Share it with the people that you want to share it with.
Create a form and have them, okay. So, no, I mean, there's no wrong answers, although that's wrong. No. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So you can do a form. So here's the nice thing with the form. It all depends on what you're trying to get. If I want you to write an essay, then a form probably won't be the best thing that you can do. But if I just said I had some questions I want you to answer, and I create the form and you submit it, boom, I got them and you're done. That's correct. That's a good use of that. But if you want them to do a paper, hand a paper, and it's something I can't make in a form real easily, then that's not going to work. But that's a good scenario on some of the things. We're going to hit a form here in a minute. Yeah.
Now, when you, you're going to hit the form in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep, we're going to do that. Okay. So real quickly, let's just sit, and this is, again, remember, poor man's Dropbox, right? This isn't the best scenario, but it's pretty good for what you have. Instead, I could say, all right, I would like each one of you to create a folder. You don't have to do it right now, we already did this, but this is the class. I'd like each one of you to create a folder, and I want you to name the folder your first and last name dash period 1, or your first and last name dash math, or whatever the class is. And I want you to share that folder with me. I want you to give me edit rights with that folder. Okay? So what I'm going to see then in my incoming is, I'm going to see Gary Miller math, and Troublemaker math, all the way down, right? I got all my people down here. And you share this folder with me. Then what I'm going to do on my side is like, all right, that's great. I don't like going through all my incomings and looking at all those things. I'm going to create a folder on my end, and I'm going to call it math class or something, right? I'm going to go back to my incoming, and notice when I hover over anything here, a file or folder, one of the options is this little down arrow here with the folder, is to add to my drive. So I could take stuff that's in my incoming and move it to my drive. In that folder I created, it says math. So now I've got a math folder in my drive that's full of folders that you created with your name on it. And now anything that you drag into that folder, I already have access to. All right, so let me show you this, because I'm seeing a lot of perplexed by error looks. All right, so here we go. You guys created a folder you shared with me, right? Everybody knows how to do that, correct? We all just did that. Should we do that again? All right, so, all right. I'm wondering if I should just do this and have them share it with me and actually show them. You want to do that? Will that help?
So wait a second, so I understand what you just said. I'm just trying to think if there's a way to restate it. Like all the student, like in your incoming box, you've got everything the students sent to you. Then on your own personal drive, you've created like art assignment number 25, and you go to your incoming box and you can drop all those things they gave you into your art assignment 25.
Well, even more,
Is that what you
yes, it
said?
is. But not even specific as an assignment. I'm just saying all my art class.
Okay.
Because what you created in this folder that I said art in, I'm moving your folder you shared with me that has your names in them. These are all folders. and you're gonna hand in multiple assignments, I'm gonna say, hey, hand your assignment in your shared folder with me, and all you're doing is dragging it in here on your end, and as soon as you do, I automatically have access to it in your folder. So this folder called Gary Miller, I have all of Gary's stuff in one folder that's sitting in the folder that I created. My picture's helping. Okay, so let's look at this.
Let's do it.
You wanna do it?
I do.
All right, you want to share it with me then, and then I'll delete it afterwards?
Yep.
Okay, so you can just share a folder with me. So go create a folder and share it with this address. If everybody can see this.
Folder.
I have to put something in it, don't I?
Folder.
Just the folder.
Yeah, so you go to new, yes, and then folder.
One thing you might want to look at, who looked up domain names here? Somebody said GCS wasn't available, right? Did anybody check for my GCS? Because what we've done on a lot of ours, just add mine in front of it, which makes sense, right? GDA for us is Gold Digital Academy. So my GCS means my stuff.